Hey guys, welcome back to Red Devil TV. Big talks and reports coming out yesterday from a Spanish outlet that Frenkie de Jong to Man United is 95% gonna happen. And this is mad, guys, because I had been talking with people earlier on this season. We're talking earlier on this season how, you know, Frenkie de Jong is a very popular player, and none of us really want Man United this summer to make any big marquee signings, right? But Frenkie de Jong is a different type of player. He's a marquee signing, he's a very popular player. He will be expensive at 70 to 80 mil, but he's an absolute talent. And, you know, you got Declan Rice, you got Ruben Neves, you got Calvin Phillips, you got all these players we're linked to, Kamara. But Frenkie de Jong is on that different level. He's on a different level. And look, he's not an out-and-out defensive midfielder that we're looking for, but he is more of a deep-lying playmaker. A player who you can, you know, he's very versatile. You can play him anywhere in the midfield and he will do very well. Look, Frenkie de Jong is a fantastic player, and I'll be excited if he comes to Man United. A different type of player. Of course, he played with Ten Hag at Ajax a few years ago with Van der Beek. And when looking back at how they played together, they played in the midfield three, and I think it was Sean that played as the defensive midfielder. So you had Frenkie de Jong and Van der Beek playing as the more creative players. But even then, still, Frenkie de Jong is more of a deep-lying playmaker and a player who you can play anywhere. But his strengths do lie on, you know, creating and passes in between the lines. He's a fantastic dribbler of the ball. And, you know, he's not really a player, which is not necessarily a bad thing, who gets loads of assists and loads of goals. But he is a player who gets the ball forward, drives the ball forward off the centre-backs. And that's what we need in the team. We need a player who's constantly going to be involved in the game. He's got an average of 59 passes per game, which is decent. 90% passing accuracy in all competitions. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, if you're getting 90%, most of your passes, you know, they're on target, they're accurate, and that's what we need. You know, how many times do we see Fred and McTominay just pass the ball and it goes out for a throw-in or it gets intercepted? Frenkie de Jong is strength, lying, passing, dribbling. He's a fantastic, you know, he's just good everywhere. He's balanced. He's great everywhere. You know, he can score goals, but it's not his main strength. But his strengths do lie in passing, dribbling, and getting the ball to the attacking players. And that's what we need, is a fantastic player. And look, whether Ten Hag chooses to play him with Van der Beek or play him with Bruno and Fred, or there needs to be a balance there, because either way I still think we need a defensive midfielder. Maybe he'll play in that defensive midfield role. Then you got maybe Van der Beek and Bruno, but I'm not sure the balance is there. I think you still need a Matic type player to play with whoever, because look, this is going to be big for next season. Who's going to play in the midfield? Would it be Van der Beek and Frenkie de Jong, who played together in 2018 for Ajax? Will it be Bruno and Frenkie de Jong and then another defensive midfielder who we might buy? It's going to be interesting, because Frenkie de Jong, 70 to 80 mil, we're not going to get another midfielder. We still need a fullback if Wan-Bissaka gets sold. We still need a striker, and we probably still need a centre-back. So this is going to be very interesting to see who we get, because we might not get two midfielders this summer. And look, yes, Frenkie de Jong is more versatile, but I said it with Ruben Neves. If you get Ruben Neves, you need another midfielder. Frenkie de Jong being probably almost double the price of Ruben Neves and maybe Calvin Phillips, it's going to be mad. I'm excited. I mean, if we get him, and this is from a Spanish outlet, very reliable source, and if this happens, I'll be so... Honestly, this is a big change for Man United. Fantastic midfielder, Frenkie de Jong. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens. And I'm just intrigued to see how he gets used in this squad, because the likes of Fred, the likes of McTominay, and I've always said, I think Fred does have a place in Ten Hag's team. Whether you can play him with Frenkie de Jong and Bruno, Van der Beek. Next season, we're going to have a lot of midfielders. McTominay, Fred, if we get Frenkie de Jong, Bruno Fernandes, Van der Beek. If Pogba manages to stay, which I don't think he will, you got a lot of players there. Of course, Mata and Matic are going to go, but you got a lot of players there. And of course, you can rotate. I don't think Ronaldo, if he stays, will be playing a lot of Europa League next season. If we get Europa League, I think he'll play more of the knockout stages. I don't see him play much in the group stages. Of course, he'll want to play because he'll probably be the highest top scorer ever in the Europa League. But we'll have a lot of players in midfield next season, and it's all about experimenting and seeing the right balance. It's about balance. We haven't had balance in midfield for the last few years, and that's what we're missing. The best balance we had this season was with Mata, Matic, and Bruno in midfield. Well, of course, Bruno played more on the wing, but it was a 4-2-2, so you had Mata and Bruno playing as number 10s. But, you know, a midfield like that, you get a lot of balance, and you need... We still need a defensive midfielder, in my opinion, with Frenkie de Jong, and whoever plays in that number 10 role, can be Van der Beek, can be Bruno, they can interchange. we'll have to see what happens. But if Frankie de Jong happens, this will be a fantastic deal for Man United. He's a different level midfielder. We're talking a different level. He's better than Declan Rice. He's better than Ruben Neves. He's better than Calvin Phillips. He's better than Kamara. He's better than any other of these midfielders that we're linked to. So, guys, if this still happens, I'll be very excited. Like I said, great dribbler, great passer of the ball. I mean, yes, he can play good through balls, but he's more of a short passer. And he's just, his balance, his dribbling, it's fantastic. He's that type of player you love to see on the ball. He's fantastic on the ball. And it's not when you see McTominay and Fred on the ball, you're like, oh, it seems like they're about to lose it. You're almost scared that they're on the ball. Frankie de Jong's not like that. He's reliable on the ball. And it's a pleasant view to see him on the ball when he's dribbling, when he's going past players, when he's putting passes in between the lines, when he's passing more to attacking players. And he puts himself available for the pass. And this is it. When we're playing that counter-pressing, high-pressing football with Ten Hag, you saw what happened in 2018 when Frankie de Jong and Van der Beek were playing together. They were battering teams 5-6-0 in their league. So, guys, let's see what happens. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this signing, and I'll talk to you guys later.